Hello, my name is Liliana Flores. I am a student of the University Anáhuac Puebla. I am in industrial design career in sixth semester, and today I will be presenting on the subject of design through the years based on the documentary research that we made from the material given in class last week. Most likely the content for this presentation is this will be exploring the key insights of designs through the years based on the document Age of the Entanglement by Nori Axman mostly, and then I will be discussing the evolving nature of creativity in design and innovation, and what the author terms is the age of entanglement following the development of design through the years in Mexico and worldwide since technology has been advancing. Subsequent evolution of design, it's going to be from 1918 to 2024. First, the documentary research for the age of entanglement. First of all, it talks about mostly from the transition of silos to entanglement, which historically, knowledge and creativity were categorized into distinct disciplines such as science, engineering, design, and arts. In the age of entanglement, these boundaries dissolve and encouraging the disciplinary and interdisciplinary approaches. There is also mentioned in this lecture the Bermuda quadrilateral, which is John Mady's model inspired by rich gold frames, 4 quadrants representing the science, engineering, designs, and arts, which each of them develop different roles, but they all complement within each other. Without one, the other one could not be possibly involved fully. They need each other in order to advance. That's why it's called Bermuda quadrilateral, because this is fourth. And science, for example, it is the exploration and understanding of the natural world. Engineering, application, and knowledge solve practical problems. Design, the communication and enhancement of human experiences. And the art is the expression and challenging perceptions. So the Krebs cycle of creativity, basically, Luckman proposes a cycle model where the outputs of one discipline fuels the next, which is the concept that one cannot fully evolve without the other. So science imposes knowledge, engineering, utility, design, behavior, arts, tune new perceptions, and fitting back into science. These are the main takeaways about design that we could get from this lecture. First, we have the behavioral impact, which is a core role of design to influence human behavior and create meaningful interactions with the environment and technology. Then we have the cultural relevance, design that transcends mere utility by embedding cultural and ethical consideration, as seen in the example of the naughty objects. The naughty objects were referred in the lecture before for the age of entanglement, which we will later be explaining, and the integration of specialization, which is the effective design that embraces the knowledge from multiple domains and fostering innovative and sustainable solutions. In my personal point of view from this lecture, and the subject for Oxman's Age of Entanglement, the design, once seen as a distinct discipline, now thrives at the intersection of science, engineering, and art. So it is not now only one concept, but it just embarks into many branches that actually they all contribute into design, and they support one another. They help the student or the engineer or the designer completely evolve within these subjects. Basically, it reflects that these are interconnected within creativity and knowledge. Personally, for me, design is no longer just about aesthetics or functionality. It is more about creating experiences that enhance the human interaction with the world. Of course, talking about utility, and I see design as a bridge for transforming utility into behavior and embedding meaning into the objects and systems we use daily. And while it is exciting for me to think of as design as more just problem solving, it has its own way to speculate on and shape alternative futures. Now here we have a design timeline which explains pretty much what we reviewed on our research, which is the evolution of design from 1908 to 2024. It pretty much reflects the dynamic that it was interplaying of artistic movements, technological advancements, and cultural shifts. Below a chronological timeline highlighting the key periods and movements during this time frame. First, in way to summarize, we have in the first part, in the first decade of the 1990s, we have the Cubism, then we have the Dadaism, in 1924 we have Surrealism, and the reason why they all developed, this one is my favorite, because Surrealism delved into the unconscious mind, producing dream-like and fantastical imaginary. This movement basically influenced design by encouraging the exploration of unexpected juxtapositions and abstract forms, which later on developed on pop art in the 1960s and 70s and psychedelia. Pop art designs basically reflect the counterculture movement, and designs were more vibrant with bold colors and patterns after incorporation of cultural references. And in the 2000s, 2010, and 2020s, we now have more flat design, more industrial, more minimalist. Basically, the trend has shifted toward pretty much more usability, clarity, responsive design, sustainability, ecology. We feel more responsible for the world that surrounds us, and we like to see clear things. We like minimalism, and we like more neutral colors as they have been grown now. Now, when I think about the future of design, the future of design will be shaped by several intertwined sociocultural, economic, technological, environmental, and political factors, which these factors have been pointed out in the chart below. We have the sociocultural, where the demand for inclusive and diverse designs. We have the economic, we have our resource scarcity, and will drive our focus into circular economy principles and face into sustainability and cost-effective solutions for a broader accessibility. Then we have the technological advances like AI, VR, and biofabrication that will transform design, enabling more personalized, adaptive, and immersive experiences. Then we have the environmental, because climate change has also become a really important subject when it comes to be more aware of the environment and how are we going to take care of the industry in the future generations. Then we have the political, which is the regulatory policies that will increasingly promote sustainability and accessibility, while designers engage advocacy to address global challenges like inequality and climate justice. Last but not least, we have the evolution of design in Mexico particularly. Now, the evolution of design in Mexico reflects a rich tapestry of cultural, political, and social influences that have shaped its unique aesthetic and functional expressions. From the early 20th century, Mexican design has been characterized by a blend of indigenous traditions and modernist tendencies. Now, today, Mexico's design scene experienced a creative revolution with a new generation of artists and designers and transforming the landscape. And this resurgence is characterized by a fusion of traditional craftsmanship with the modern techniques, reflecting the nation's dynamic cultural identity. In conclusion, design has always evolved alongside human. Of course, our needs, our trends, our technology, our culture. And looking back, I see how it has transformed from solving basic problems to shaping how we live, think, and connect. Today, design isn't just about creating things, it's about tackling big challenges like sustainability, inclusivity, and ethics. As we move forward, I believe design will keep breaking boundaries, blending disciplines, and finding new ways to improve our world while respecting our planet and its people. Thank you very much for listening to this presentation. I will be leaving the link down below for it. Goodbye.